Hello everybody, this is Nerf Gun Reviewer 331 here today. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing something I picked up actually from a Dick's Sporting Goods store. This is the PX-10 Crossbow from Next Generation. This is all it is to it. I mean, it just holds 3 darts and it's the same kind of priming mechanism as the Next Generation Crossbow, bigger version. They come with 3 darts. 3 of these Next Generation darts, which I believe are a little bit smaller than the other Next Generation darts. And these 4 darts I have are from either from different companies or from Nerf of different kinds. So these are the darts. They are, I believe, like a little bit of rubber tip and all foam casing for the Nerf or for the Next Generation darts. I picked this up for about $16.19 with after tax. And to shoot them, you basically pull this string back all the way into your click, or until it's into place. What's different from the Next Generation Crossbow and this tinier version of it is there's a little peg. I don't know if you guys can see it in the video, but there's a little peg, as you can probably see right here too. It holds the dart in place, which is quite nice. And to shoot it, just pull the trigger. You don't even have to pull that hard. It's not that hard of a trigger pull. It's just a little tiny tap, and the dart goes flying. Now, if you're to shoot it at a level shot like this, it's going to go about a good 30, pretty poor 30 or 20 feet. If you were to angle it, and like what I was trying to say before, it shoots over 50 feet, it claims, but what I've gotten so far is it shoots 30 flat, or 20 flat, 30 flat, and for an angled shot, I tested this off camera. That was cool. I shut the ventilation system, or the vent, in my room, and I could, for like an angle like this, it would be about 50 feet like it claimed. Not technically over, but certainly good enough. And now I wanted to put 2 videos into one video so I don't have to make 2 separate videos and edit it twice. I'm going to test this crossbow with 4 different types of darts. I'm going to start off with my favorite type of dart is the Bunko dart. It's kind of like a rubber smart stick technology, they claim, and a little plastic outer shell, or whole shell. Fire, nothing. Doesn't even come out. Next up, we got the Nerf suction darts, the black rubber tip, and the foam, obviously the foam dart part of it. Load it back up. It's a little wobbly. It's going to fall out easily. Nothing. Try it again with a Nerf streamline. Doesn't go in all the way because of the tip. I guess this is actually kind of a cool perspective. I just noticed this just now. If you were to figure out how long an elite dart tip goes through the dart or through the foam, and compare it to a streamline, I'm pushing it as far as I could, and that's how much rubber is inside that dart. Just knows that right now. Test shot, nothing. It almost came out, but no result. Last but not least, the Nerf N-Strike Elite darts. The rubber tip with a blue foam shell. Let's see, and it shows that there's only this much of the rubber is in, which is pretty good. It actually shot, but it didn't shoot as good as the Next Generation darts. So I'm going to try and figure out if I can modify this in some way, shape, or form to either A, use Nerf darts, or B, take out the air. I don't know if this is actually an air restrictor, but it kind of looks like it because of the peg. It looks like it's kind of attached. So if I remove this, it might cause some problems. The handle is kind of small, but strange enough comfortable. Trigger is a nice, smooth trigger pull. the actual trigger mechanism, like I can fit my finger through my pointer finger through the trigger hole, and it's not a problem. Assembly was a bit difficult because you would have to you put one of these in and then you have to put the other one on, and that's pretty difficult. I may have done it a little bit different than what the instructions told me to do, but it still works out pretty well. And like I said, I picked this up for $15, no, $14.99 before tax, $16.19 at Dick's Sporting Goods for like I said, for $16.19 after tax. Depending on what state you're in, the tax might be different, or in some cases you may not even have tax. So it's roughly $15, $16 depending on where you live in the United States. I also just noticed this just now. There is a site. I don't know if you guys can see it. There is a site, but no front site. There's only a rear site, and that's pretty much it. So I'm probably gonna just add like maybe a little strand of cardboard and have like a little peg sticking out just for like the sight part, and or convert this into some sort of like crossbow armband, where I could be running in a circumstance, pull this thing back, and then pull the trigger. Kind of like, it's kind of like a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It's kind of reusing a reference for a video game, but sort of like an Assassin's Creed or a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare kind of mechanism, where you have something attached to your arm, and then you pull the trigger, and then the dart releases and hits the person or something. But it would be perfect for like a one-time use only, like you're sneaking up on somebody or something. But other than that, other than my future plans with this gun, it's pretty decent. I mean, the next generation darts are hard to find in stores. You can only find them online most of the time, or at least that's my luck. There are 3 dart holders here. Each dart holder holds 1 dart, obviously. 1, 2, 3, and I don't know what these ridges are here. I mean, it looks like it could hold something, but it doesn't at the same time. The string is under a lot of tension. I can actually feel it. So it does have tremendous power. It's just a matter of how am I going to convert this gun to use Nerf darts, because the performance would be greatly improved. Pros and cons. Pros: even though I have big hands and this handle is quite small, it does feel quite comfortable, even though all my fingers don't fit on the handle. The trigger is nice. It feels a bit cramped, but I can get used to it. It has a 3 dart holder, which the old crossbow I have still works, still in great shape. It performs amazingly. Even though that gun doesn't have dart holders, this one does. And it kind of reminds me of something from Star Wars a little bit. I don't know from what episode or from what part of the movie, but it kind of reminds me of this. Like Chewie's main weapon, the crossbow. Just miniaturized version. Maybe like a Han Solo laser pistol with a Chewie's crossbow. I forgot what these things are called. Arms, legs, whatever. I think they're arms. And the string is, of course. But performance-wise, okay, so I'm going to go over my usual stuff. The ammo capacity is about 3 darts, maybe 4, depending on if you start with a package. If you start with whatever's comes with a package, 3 darts. 3 darts. So you would hold 3 and then 1 more if I can find a way to make an adapter or something for the Nerf part of things. So I'd say the ammo capacities is like fair-ish. The rate of fire is kind of like sniper. You pull this back, put the dart in, boom, repeat cycle. So it's decent. Reload time is pretty basic and simple. I mean, you just put the dart in, pull this thing back, and you're all set. Range. We're using next generation darts, and since this is the review part of things, the review part of things, I'm going to use the next generation darts as part of the thing. So, next generation darts, this is pretty, well, angled shots are great, but level shots, such as like arms, like an arm level, or like leveled to like 0 degrees, it is probably, I would probably say like 20-30 feet, so I would say it's poor. But an angled shot, you probably got to get a good enough power and a good enough distance to be qualified as, you know, pretty good. Accuracy, again, this varies on the angled or the level shot. The level shot is dead on accuracy. If I were to hit, give me an example. If I were to hit that light switch right behind the camera at a level shot, it's pretty damn close. But if I were to angle it a little bit, say like hit the clock, the accuracy is off by a little, not much. So I would say the accuracy is about in a really good position, a great position. The specialty, it's like a miniaturized crossbow in pistol form, is my point of view. Overall, I give this a good. I'm going to say this is kind of a hard decision because I want to say modifications could be done, easy modifications. Like, I could do this in like 5 minutes and make a video off of it. For me, it would probably take 20 minutes to figure out, how do I get rid of this little peg, or how do I attach it to my arm without having this handle in the way. So without that part, without the modifications part, I give this probably 8 out of 10. No, screw that. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. The main reason it lost the reason why it lost the 2 stars is because of the lack of ammo that's been given. And no, that's the 1 star. The 2 stars is the accuracy and the range differences, such as you have to, if you want a long distance but less accuracy, you have to go long range angled shot. And if you want short range but dead on accuracy, you have to level it with either 1 hand or 2 hands. 2 hands is better. You're not going to get much of a recoil because first, A, it's a toy gun. B, it doesn't have enough power to even give you a recoil. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the review of the PX-10 crossbow from Next Generation. Nerf Gun Reviewer 331 signing off for today. And on a different note, I would like to mention I'm going to an airsoft field. I think it's called EMR paintball, which they are starting to do airsoft now. And I'm starting to stock up on airsoft guns as of right now. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's sorry, I was talking about EMR. So EMR is in PA, New Milford or something. Hills and Milford. I don't remember the name of the town, but it's so it's like it's on the top part of Pennsylvania, if I remember correctly. It's 40 minutes from where I live in Binghamton, or I'm in Enwell currently, but Binghamton is 5-10 minutes down that way. And if you're, what I'm trying to say is, it's a good 40-50 minutes away from us, and we're trying to get as many people as we can to carpool and go over to PA to do some airsoft. So footage will be recorded for that. So until then, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later.